Storms to alert you first. This is KIMT Storm Team 3. Weather coverage you can count on.
What? 2 days in a row, some of us have had sunshine? Utter madness. It's unheard of late.
It's pretty refreshing, though. I've really enjoyed it the last 2 days. KIMT Storm Team 3 meteorologist Sarah Knox now joining us. It sounds like we do have some snow that you're tracking.
Yes, unfortunately, there is more snow just to go on top of all of the other snow that we have received. It's going to make the mounds that we can't see behind or in front of a little bit higher. But how much snow are we tracking? I'll get to that in just a moment. This is a live look over Charles City. It's been kind of nice to see the roadways just slowly improving throughout the week because we all got hit very hard over the weekend. Still people taking their time, going slow, as they should. Charles City, one of the areas that did see a few flakes today. Moving through Albert Lee, stayed a bit dry, but the clouds have moved in. Most of us looking at overcast skies as we speak. With the clouds does come the chance for some snowfall. But man, is this a sight for sore eyes. Plenty of green across the board when it comes to road conditions. That indicating seasonal roadways, but a few still in the blue. That's indicating partially covered when it comes to the snowfall. So something to keep in mind, of course, with the snow that we did see earlier today, mainly through North Iowa. Light snow at best, but still enough to make roadways slick. As I mentioned, it's a good idea to take your time, especially in places like Charles City, who just recently saw the snow, but it is moving out. That's some good news. We're going to be dry for the evening. Current temperatures right now kind of reflecting on the fact that northern air still making its way in. That is common for the winter. It's 20 in Minneapolis as well as Des Moines. A little closer to home now, and we're seeing temperatures a bit below that 20 mark. 13 in Rochester, 15 in Mason City, Austin sitting at 18. The same can be said for Forest City. All of us in the teens as we speak, but those temperatures will start to come down into the single digits as the sun sets. The clouds do continue to move in, mostly cloudy skies through the night. I am happy to say that our wind chill staying at a decent number, around 5 below. Sky Tracker 3 here is going to pick up on the clouds, just continuing to move through, maybe thinning out a tad bit, but we'll stay overcast coming into the night. There's a single-digit temperatures I was talking about as we head into midnight. However, Britt, Iowa still at about 10 degrees there. Now coming into 5 a.m., that's when we're all in the single digits. I'm happy to say that we do start the day off dry. That is before the system we've been tracking starts to make its way in. This is around 9 a.m., so we'll start to see the snow really as early as 8 or 9, especially coming in from the west, heading eastward. This is around 1 p.m. by the lunch hour, all of us seeing the snow. Keep in mind our temperatures will be back into the upper teens, still well below where we should be starting the first day of March. By 5 p.m. the evening commute, still seeing plenty of snowfall across the board. Something to keep in mind, it will have an impact on our evening commute, also the lunch commute as well. But by around 9 o'clock, a lot of the snow has moved out. We do start to cool back down, but that's because drier air returns for our Saturday. So how much snow can we expect to see? Well, it's going to get a little higher the further to the northwest you go. Places like Rochester looking at around 2.3 inches. Mason City, we're around a trace under an inch for North Iowa, but I want us all to plan for around 1 to 3 inches. And as I mentioned, this will have an impact on our Friday evening commute. Look at the 7-day forecast now, where the weekend is always in view. As I mentioned, plan for 1 to 3 inches for tomorrow. And then as we head into the weekend, temperatures are going to plummet, but at least we get a little bit of sunshine.